timer is an estimate. I have no idea when we're starting. Alright, here we are for the first winners bracket semifinals match between, or this one is between Syaron and Peaceful. Peaceful appears to be not very confident about his chances in this match. We'll see how it goes though. Or maybe that's referring to the warm-up. I'm not sure. Either way, this is winner's bracket, so either way, both players will be playing again next week in the finals. Winner obviously will be able to go into the winner's bracket finals, where they'll face off the winner of Wolvenchan and Alvalers, who will be playing in about 2 hours. And loser will drop down to the loser's bracket to face whoever's left there. The loser's bracket is against the winner of Bamgo and Deku or Bernard. A lot of loser bracket matches to play this week. Oh cool, my tournament client is crashing because I couldn't download the warm-up properly. Apologies. Maybe we'll catch the end of the first warm-up. Great day to start the weekend. I mean, great way to start the weekend. Yeah, okay. Much better. Alright, here we go. MP link is in chat. So we had a 260 BPM warm up met by VZK or VZK for most of the world. Looks like Syaron got the FC and Peaceful had a late miss. And the client is stuck again. Awesome. actually a 2-miss play from Syaron. And, 2 100, not 2 miss. 5 100, 3 miss for Peaceful. Difficulty name is FL Mode Plus. We'll see what mods we see on this one. Of course, flashlight is not available in the actual match, but we have seen a few flashlights in warm-ups. So this one's going to be some good low SV practice. A lot of buffering today. And we missed half of the map. Awesome. So I'm not quite sure what's happening here, but I think I've got some weird issues with the tournament client, as none of the maps have ended properly. They've already done the rolls. Syaron with an 84 to a 61 for Peaceful. So Peaceful will be doing the first ban. It is a best of 9, 12 maps to choose from. We have seen one match so far already. Players weren't particularly prepared for that one. I suspect we'll see some better plays this time. There was another semifinal match 2 hours ago. Wasn't on stream though. The low SV map, Gate of Atlantis, is the first ban. I believe that is map number 5, and the other ban is map number 7, the technical stream map, the one with the chemical formula. Apparently it's heroin. Okay. And we're gonna start off with some whatever that song title is. The match that I saw, they went with halftime hard rock, and then one of the players decided to remove the halftime, and they ended up with 1,200 misses each because it's kind of hard with hard rock. But this one's going to be no mod, so hopefully a little more playable. Also, maybe these players will have prepared a little bit. We'll see. This is the SV technical map by Sariel. Wait, was this one of the songs that was playing on the intro through the tournament? Okay, well played. Well played, Osu. So the question is do we see any Joker from Peaceful? We're adding hidden, alright. So, as a reminder, if anybody's new out there to this tournament, players are allowed to, twice per match, change the mods that the other player picked for the map. Also, players are allowed to choose hidden up to 2 times and hard rock up to 2 times. You're allowed to choose double time or half time or nightcore any amount of times you want to. I think that sums it up pretty well. And it's based on miss count. Score doesn't matter. It's all about did you miss the least. So despite having a slight lead in score, thanks to accuracy, Peaceful does not actually lead in misses yet. Let's see if players are able to hold on to the combo with hidden. Alright, we did see our first misses. I think syaron's missed a few more times, although it's kind of going back and forth. Both players starting to get lost. I mean, it is low BPM hit. No, I'm kidding. It's listed at 145 BPM, but it is definitely a lot faster than that. It's also OD7, so I don't think we'll see any misses from the accuracy, but it's definitely going to hurt their well, percentage. So at least in terms of score, syaron's got a bit of a lead, but Peaceful not too far behind. Accuracy is very close, but once again, we only care about miscount here. Based on the beginning of the map, we were seeing syaron with much more 100s, so I think that means he's got the lead. Now with hard rock, this was the only section of the players in the match that played hard rock were able to hit. I think they'll be okay here with hidden. It is slower hidden. They're both handling it pretty well. At least they're not missing, which is the important part. Now it's going to pick back up and start to get kind of insane. And Sean's going to be the first one to drop. Peaceful with combo up all over around 500. Okay, finally breaking. But he may get caught up right there. Now we got Syaron breaking out a decent combo. And now Peaceful is going to go on a run. Yep, and as soon as I say that, the player's going to break. Let's just see who survives. Based on HP amount, I think Peaceful would have won that. But let's see the miscount. 129 to 113. Peaceful wins by 16 misses. Both players do manage to pass it with hidden. So they're around 1/10 the number of misses as the Hard Rock players on their attempt yesterday. But that means the point does go to Peaceful, as it's all about miscount. So yeah, that was pretty close. I think Peaceful may have had the lead most of the map now that we're seeing the final results, because I don't think Syaron had 16 extra misses at the ending. But yeah, that was one of the closer maps, especially with that total miscount. That's only, what, 15% difference in misses? We're going with Illness Lilin next, which is map number 11, the stream map. So we're just going to start from the bottom of the list and go from there. We'll see if we see Chronostasis next. Syaron goes with Nomad. Of course, Peaceful did just use a Joker last map, so there is no Joker possible in this map. So this will be played with Nomad. Yeah, Peaceful wasn't too excited about his chances for this match, but started off with a breakpoint. So, good start for Peaceful. Of course, he did have to use a Joker, so it did pay off. We have a live home court in the chat, I guess. Alright, it looks like our first miss is going to be from Syaron. Still a lot of map to go. Still actually holding on to the SS up until the 1/6. And actually gonna break his FC finally. And I believe with that miss from Peaceful, this match is maybe tied, or maybe Syaron will be up by 1 or 2 misses. Unfortunately, there isn't really a miscount, and if they miss multiple misses, it's difficult to tell. Both players nailing the 1/6 stream so far. Oh, never mind, it was Peaceful. That should give Syaron a decently sized lead now. Yeah, both players remembered the slider there. Didn't get caught out with the Scorby 2, so there would be a miss if they didn't hit it. Both players breaking at the 1/6 at the end of that stream. It was quite fast. And here's the ending. Syaron's going to miss the last note, but fortunately he had a big enough lead that it did not matter. Takes the point to tie it at 1, 10 misses to 17. So another fairly close map, a difference of 7 misses. And it will now be Peaceful's pick, having finally lost a map. Both players in the 97% range on that one. So now we'll see what Peaceful decides to go with. Peaceful only has one hidden left. And Syaron does have, well, all of his mods and both jokers. We're going with Cyber Inductance, which is the stamina map, map number 9. The match that I saw this previously, they played it with halftime and one of the players FC'd it. But it looks like we're going double time. So that's a bit harder than halftime. This is already a 1.5x speed version, so with double time, that's essentially putting it 2.25x. Gonna be around 430 BPM with double time. It's 7.95 stars base. With double time, that's pretty hard. We'll see how the players handle this one. $428. Yep, there we go. Thank you for the math. Sean's actually built up some combo at the beginning, so apparently he can actually keep up with the 420 BPM. At least somewhat. So if you want to see some really good players try some nearly impossible things, here's the map for you. I believe Syaron has the lead, but it is based on miscount. Well, it's funny you say Epler's mode. Epler's is in our next match in about an hour and a half, so maybe we'll get to see him try this one. I'm interested to see how the next match goes. You have Woldenchen, who's crazy accuracy with hidden in previous weeks, and then Epler's, who is Epler's. Oh, I think, did the stream go down? I just saw some red. Oh, looks like we're back. I think Syaron won. We'll see how it plays out in the total results. Yes, so 1,089 misses to 1,357. Breakpoint does mean that Peaceful gets to pick again. syaron managing to hit around 60% of the note. It's Peaceful missing about as many as syaron hit. So it was a risky pick, and it didn't pay off this time. We do have 2 hard rocks available for Peaceful, as well as a hidden. So we'll see if a different mod pays off. Or maybe not, I don't know. We'll see what's picked. We are going to see hard rock. Discontrolled Galaxy, which is map number 3, the regular map. Regular for this map pool, that is. $322 BPM regular. 47, 7.89 stars. I don't think this is the right map. Yeah, there we go. Nope, still the wrong map. The last 2 digits are backwards. The 8 and 2 need to be switched. There we go. So we just saw double time on a 280. Now we're going to see hard rock on a 320. Definitely much more watchable than the halftime we saw heavily in the European match yesterday. Although that was probably just made it much more player for players. This one, they're really challenging themselves. It is the winner's bracket, so you'd expect higher level of play. Sure, I'm going to pick up the first miss. Peaceful misses not too long after, but they're trading back and forth. So I believe Peaceful has a slight lead. Despite the score being a blowout so far, and the accuracy being actually hugely different. So going into the break in the middle of the map, we do see Peaceful with about twice as many points and an extra 14% accuracy. Not sure how that plays out in terms of miscount. My guess is maybe about a 50 miss lead. Could be a lot closer though. Really don't know, as it is OD 9.8, I believe, with hard rock. So there may be a large number of 100s. Neither player will be passing this one. Yes, 332 BPM hard rock. 322, I don't know, whatever the number actually is. Either way, I think Peaceful is going to be taking this point, but let's see what the results screen says. Okay, 428 to 293 misses, so a difference of about 100 30, 25, 35, 135. Peaceful takes the point. Ties it at 2. And it will be Sharon's pick again. We're going to immediately see the From's map. Turnstile jumper. It has speed in the name, so you'd expect it to be pretty fast. It is a high BPM swing map at 321 BPM. Of course, it's the way that Osu Taiko manages star rating. Because of the pattern, as we see, it's 8.75 stars, no mod at least. It's basically, you know, just thinking back to previous year's Taiko World Cup, there was Piccadilly. This is like that, except not quite, and also it's twice as fast. Both players starting out with the FCs through the first 15% of the song. Although Sharon does have a much better accuracy, but it doesn't really matter. Although it is, you know, generally when someone has a better accuracy, they're less likely to miss. However, who knows? First miss on this map will be by Sharon. Almost halfway through the map. Peaceful is still FCing, despite trailing in accuracy and score. Although both players gonna miss at about the same time. Peaceful gonna drop again, so I think we're close to tied, if not actually tied. And we're finding a lot more misses from Peaceful here. It might have only been 1 or 2 actually. I think their total miscounts are somewhere around 10. I was about to comment how Sharon's built up about 600 combo, but then both players are going to miss. Coming up on the ending here, I believe Sharon has a decently sized lead, probably around 10 to 20 misses. So that should make it 3 to 2 in favor of Sharon. Yes, okay, so that was actually a much larger lead than I thought. Sharon with only 8 misses on that. Peaceful with 43. It will be Peaceful's pick next. Sharon managing an A 96% on that 8.75 star swing map. This is only the semifinals, by the way. I can't wait to see what the map pool is going to look like in 2 weeks. Hey, welcome, Finite. Well, the good news for you is that you do get a few breaks from the Taiko, because there is no match at 14 UTC. So you can at least get some work done. we'll have another match. It's going to be Wobblin Chan versus Applers at 15 UTC. Having both of the winners bracket matches in a short period of time today. Yeah, Hell and then Super Hell. Or as a few people have been calling it, welcome to RSI tournament. Should probably go check to see how much snow we got after this, because it was snowing pretty hard overnight. No, can't totally kick your out of it. This was banned in the match that I saw last time, and one of the players tried to pick it anyways. It was actually pretty funny. But yeah, this is the technical stream number 1. It's a train map with Hard Rock. It is only 10.09 stars. Since it's 220 BPM, I'm not sure it plays like that. I think there might be some BPM changes. I forget. Okay, so it must be just some technical patterns. Sure, did hold on to the combo considerably longer, but now both players are starting to feel the Hard Rock. It's another OD7 base, so I think it's 9.8 with Hard Rock. Peaceful has used 1 hidden and 1 Hard Rock, I believe. Let me check. Nope, 2 Hard Rocks, so this will be the last Hard Rock from Peaceful. We had Hard Rock on Discontrolled Galaxy 2 maps ago, and on the first map we had a Joker hidden applied to the Nanahara song. Fortunately, the hidden... Oh no, the hidden did pay off. Those are the both the points for Peaceful. Has been with a mod. The double time that Peaceful picked did pay off though. Syaron was able to survive and miss 200 fewer times. I think it's best of 9. So I think it's when we go to best of 11 where the 3 Jokers come in. Let's check the forum. Yeah, it's still 2 Jokers this week. Best of 11 starts next week, and then the Grand Finals is best of 13. So that's going to be it for that map. I believe Syaron's going to take the point. That was actually a lot closer than the score would have led you to believe, as it was only a 4 miss difference. So Peaceful will be picking again after that break point. Match point for Syaron, 4-2. That would have been a really exciting finish if I had any clue how many misses they had. Anyways, we got Disappearance Addiction Nomad as the next selection. That is the stamina map number 1, map number 2 in the map pool. .294 BPM. It's only OD6. 8.1 stars. Yeah, confirmed. They do get 3 Jokers starting next week in the finals. And the mod count also increases to 3 in the finals as we move to best of 11. So both SSs are dropped fairly early, but both players slowly against the FC, which is the important part. We'll see how long they're able to last. Sean's going to be the first to miss. Tiebreakers are actually quite difficult in this tournament. Peaceful finally dropping the FC almost a quarter of the way into the map. So I think we're around 2-1 misses. It is deeper than the tournament, so players are learning what works for them. Even if the players moderately outmatched, they're still able to choose mods to their advantage to at least take 2 or 3 points. Usually, unless there's an extreme mismatch of ability. Or, you know, one of the players decides to just not even read the map one time. But so far, it looks pretty good for Peaceful, although the number of misses has been fairly low. So all it takes is one big, one big note lock. Man, this is some pretty high level play we're seeing here. The players up around or even over 99%. Syaron actually managing to cross the 1,000 combo mark. Peaceful's quickly approaching. And Syaron's finally going to break combo late in the map. Peaceful holding on. Holds a probably several miss lead at this point. Gonna miss, but as long as he doesn't miss a bunch, I think Peaceful will take that point. Yeah, so Syaron with 20 misses, Peaceful with 8. 99% accuracy. They had actually technically Syaron had more 300s, but Yeah, it's miscount. Peaceful takes the point, and we continue on to one more map. At least one more map. And we could see a tiebreaker, but we'll see. We're going with Pandora Paradox double time. Now, Peaceful, I believe, still has a Joker left. But he's out of Hard Rock and has maybe one hidden. This is map number 1. It is a technical map, according to the spreadsheet. Thing to know about this one is that it's actually relatively low BPM. That may be... Yep, we're going to be seeing hidden double time in a tournament match on an already 7.7 star map. So, slight broad moment right here. If Peaceful does manage to pull this one off, we'll see the tiebreaker. They play tiebreaker twice. Each player picks a mod combination. No jokers available. So I guess we're PP farming now, right? Might be a little hard. We'll see. Players do have the option of playing with sudden death, and if they do manage to FC the map, they end up with -1 misses. However, I don't think we're going to see that this week unless somebody does a halftime on one of the easier maps. And already we're seeing Peaceful picking up a few misses. But Sharon's going to trade some back. This one's going to be a slugfest. Just who can miss the least? I don't think it was a bad Joker. I think Sharon may have been really prepared for this regular double time. I mean, maybe removing double time would have been a good choice, but I'm not sure that would actually have helped Peaceful's chances. As then you run into the difficulty of what happens if Sharon doesn't miss? No mud. So I think Sharon's in the lead. Accuracy is only 7% different though, and we do see a lot of misses at the ending. So the final results, we have 293 misses from Sharon, 384 for Peaceful. So no tiebreaker yet this week. Sharon wins it 5-3. Congratulations. Going to move on to the finals winners bracket next week against the winner of the next match between Wilbinchen and Applers, which will be taking place in about 1 hour and 7 minutes. Peaceful will drop down to the losers bracket for next week. Potentially get back to the grand finals. Gonna need to win a few matches there. So well played both players. See you both next week. And see everybody in about an hour for the other winners bracket match. We do have, I think, 3 more losers bracket matches as well. 2 of them will be tomorrow. I don't know if we'll be getting a stream for those, as there's schedule conflicts. But the match at 20 UTC today should be streamed. So, see everybody in 1 hour. And my neighbor is plowing his driveway because it has snowed. Great way to end the stream.